What's going on, guys and girls? We're here playing some more Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to get all the mission tasks for mission 15, which is called Footprints of Phantoms. So in this mission there are 5 mission tasks to complete. Most of them are pretty simple and easy. There is just a couple that can be kind of difficult. So the first one that we are going to complete is we're going to pick the digitalis, and this is the yellow version, so you want to make sure you get the yellow version of this plant. There are a lot of purple versions around the mission area, but there's only one yellow one. So what we're going to do is that is the location of it right there. It is on the east side of the hill, and it's slightly up the hill a little bit. And then there is also the prisoner right there, and there is a prisoner right there, and then the truck that you want to extract is located right there. So now that we've placed those markers, we are just going to jump into our Jeep. We are using D-Dog and a Jeep. The reason for that is we don't really need a D-Horse, because all you need to do is get to the mission area and do all these mission tasks and then get out of the mission area. There's no we don't have to transport anything between villages or go between villages or anything like that. And D-Dog is just so helpful at spotting enemies, so that's why I chose him for this mission. And the Jeep is just so cheap and it's quick and easy to use. And so sorry for that Mr. Goat who I just ran over. So as we are heading over here, we are just going to head straight towards the digitalis first, and that is probably the hardest one in this to find. Also, if you're using D-Dog, it just helps you find it a bit easier because he will eventually spot it out once you get close enough. So what we're going to do is we're just going to leave our Jeep right there so that it's very easy for us to leave the mission area when it comes to that. There are 2 guards walking down the road right here, so you just want to make sure that you'll be very careful, don't get spotted by them, and also by any of the guards in the main mission area. So what we're going to do is we just head up the side of the hill right here. It's on the east side of the hill, and you just want to climb it just a little bit. About halfway up you'll find the plant located right there. So as we just come up this side, we are just going to go around some of these rocks, and you will find it just underneath this tree in front of me, and it will be right there. So once you have picked it, you will gain that mission task complete. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the next one. So there's the location right there again, if you missed it at the start of the video, and just to prove that I have extracted it, I showed you right there. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to get all of the walker gears. They are located just at the top of this mission area. I'm going to the top of the hill just so you can see everything very easily. It's a very good spot to just spot everything out, especially if you've got D-Dog. He'll just spot you all the prisoners and all that sort of stuff. So as you can see, I'm just locating all of these guys. Some of these guys are pretty good, so I'm going to extract them as well. So there's all 4 walker gears, and there are the prisoners. So the first prisoner is just located in the tent right there, as I located before, and there the second prisoner is right there. So now we are going to go down and extract everything, and also make sure that we get all of the prisoners out of there. So just down here, you can just drop down pretty easily without killing yourself. If you drop down the front of the hill, you will definitely kill yourself. I did try it and ended up failing at that. So now we're just going to use a tranquilizer gun to get rid of all of these guys. I do miss quite a bit right here. It's annoying when they actually start locating you and they're like, is that someone over there? And then their head just keeps moving. I do end up getting this guy straight through there, which I couldn't believe I ended up doing. And we are just going to continue making sure that none of these guys know that I am here. Just use reflex mode. It's very easy to help out. It's a good tool to just help you get through this area. And there's also this guy right here. We're just going to get him. And that is unfortunately going to let this guy know, so we're going to get him as well. But we have to get rid of him anyway so that we can get the walker gear. This guy was one of the really good guys. He had an S rank. Oh, not S rank. He was S class. He was a class S guy for one of his talents, so we decided to get rid of him. If you're using the wormhole device, you can just extract this guy straight from under the tent, but because I don't have the wormhole device, when I was doing this mission, you just have to move him out and then place him right here and get him out of here. So the next thing we're going to extract is the walker gear. The walker gear, there are 4 of them that you want to get rid of, and make sure you extract them to get the mission task to extract all the walker gear, and that will also count as eliminating them. And the other 2 are just located just here, as we saw before, and we're just going to get them out of here. This guy is an A+, So I decided, why not? Let's get rid of him as well. It also helps getting rid of the bodies so that no one's going to spot them. But no one's going to really spot any of the bodies up here if you get all of the guys that I got. So now what we're going to do is there is another prisoner we have to extract, so we are just going to make sure that we get rid of some of these guys. If you hit them in the body twice, you don't actually have to hit them, headshot them. If you hit them in the body twice, it will eventually put them to sleep very quickly. And there's also this guard up here, so we're going to get rid of him so he doesn't notice the balloon as we extract the second prisoner. And there's the guard just guarding the prisoner. And so well, now we got this guy. Once again, if you have the wormhole device, you can just extract them right here and there. But if you don't have that, just bring him outside of the building. So there's the location. People have been asking me to do that a bit more, so hopefully this is exactly what they've been asking for. Just me to show you exactly where I am when I am getting these guys. And the last location is just where I left the last point, and that is where you're going to find the transport truck that you have to extract out of the area. There are two guards just up here that are going to be a bit of a nuisance. One of them was wearing the full riot gear, and that is the most annoying part, because especially if he spots you, I got nothing really to destroy him with. So what I decided to do is I just used a grenade once he ended up seeing me. So I'm going to get this guy right here. I'm going to try and first to get it silently, so take out that guy silently, and then to choke out the second guy. But unfortunately it didn't quite work that way. He ended up spotting me coming across. So what I decided to do is just throw a couple of grenades at him, and that should get rid of him. So one grenade there, and we're going to wait until that explodes, and then you're going to throw another grenade there, or you can just shoot him there, and because all of his riot gear is destroyed, and that will get rid of him. That will alert everyone to your presence. They don't know exactly where you are, but they are alerted that you are there. And now what I'm going to do is just leave the mission area. So that is the location of the vehicle that you have to extract. And as you can see, I've completed all the mission tasks because they are highlighted. If it is highlighted, that means you have a highlighted tick. That means you have done it this mission. If it is just a tick, that means you've done it in a previous mission, but you haven't done it this mission. And if there is no tick in the box, then you haven't completed that mission ever. So now what we're doing is we just have to get out of the mission area. We have to exfiltrate the hot zone, and based on the map, this looked like the fastest way out of the hot zone, so I'm just going to head east. And once I end up exfiltrating the hot zone, I will eventually get an S rank, and that will be basically everything you need to know for this video. So it does take quite a while to get out of this hot zone. You could probably call in a chopper, but I think the chopper locations are quite far away anyway. So there we go, we've exfiltrated the hot zone, mission complete. We ran over a tree and there's no damage to our car, which is amazing. And once it's just gone through all the things that I've collected for this mission, you will eventually see that I get an S rank. It's very simple and easy to get this S rank in this mission. It's a very short mission and there's not many mission tasks. So that's all I'm going to do for this video. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys have now got all the mission tasks and maybe an S rank. And now it's time for me to say see you guys and girls, and hopefully see you in the next video.